in America, you gonna get the shaft, man. So stop it with, if you can understand oppression. Dr. King said it, oppression to anybody, if you discriminate against anybody, discriminate against everybody. But I just happen to be speaking for my community in this instance. I'm speaking from my perspective. I'm speaking for everybody, but I'm just speaking from my perspective. These cats like Timber. How the hell? And again, back to this dumbass and Dak. Dak. I don't need Dak Prescott to kneel. I don't. I don't need guys like Dez Bryant to kneel. I don't need anybody who talking that I want to take care of my family stuff. Man, I ain't disparaging you for that. When I have a problem is when you go the extra mile and get to talking about making people uncomfortable. Hey, you know what? You probably make Doug Williams uncomfortable when you say stuff like that. You probably make Joe Gilliam uncomfortable when you say, like the late great Joe Gilliam, uncomfortable when you say things like that. You probably make Rodney Peete uncomfortable when you say things like that, because those are the guys that came before you that play your position, and those were the guys who had to truly fight. There are literally thousands of brothers, who could have played in the NFL, and due to racism, classism, and discrimination, they were not allowed to play because people told them that they were not smart enough to play this position. How comfortable are they? And I don't care if they went on to be like, I think it's Junior Burrow. He went on to be $100 million. He's a basketball player. Look into him if you don't know who he is. I don't care if you him and you turn out to be a big time millionaire and it paid off, that your athletic career didn't work. If you that dude, if somebody stopped you from chasing your dream due to discrimination, you pissed off right now. I don't care who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. If somebody stood in the way of your dream, you pissed off. Rightfully so. I must say, rightfully so, you're pissed off, people. So when you got guys standing around talking about, oh man, people uncomfortable. Joe from Houston, what's up, bro? What's good? Thanks for joining the show, man. Welcome aboard, fam. You already got it. You know how it go, bro. But back to what I was saying. You got you uncomfortable. What the fuck you mean you uncomfortable? People should be uncomfortable when other people are being discriminated against, whether it be people from my community, the white community, the Latino, Hispanic community. I'm not sure if I've offended anybody from that culture. I'm not sure what to call people from the Latin American or the Central Latino people. That's what I've been taught. If I'm wrong, please tweet me at hrap_B on Instagram or on Twitter. Let me know what the hell you should be called, because I don't want to disrespect anybody. But when you're from the Asian diaspora, whether that be Asian like in Indian, Asian like in Chinese, Japanese, Mongolian, Filipino, or what have you, whatever, wherever you from, if you're being discriminated against, this is wrong, man. And you talk about people, what about the future black kids that want to play QB? Are they confused with Dak saying this? Probably so, man. You see, we get so caught up in approval, Joe. We get so caught up in approval that we don't pay attention to what we saying. You talking about, oh well, I use this to get away from sports. I don't give a damn where Dak Prescott ass has ever been. He from Mississippi or Louisiana, and he talking about he is not the time. Well, when is the time, man? When them gators eating your black ass? It's always time out for what's right. How is it the wrong time to do something right? See, it's easy to sit back and say, oh man, the police ain't never mistreated me. The police ain't never did this. But you know what? When you look like me and you, Joe, in this country, or if you even favor us, meaning you a Mexican, a Guatemalan, a Puerto Rican, or any Latin, Spanish-speaking culture, or Jamaican, or Caribbean culture, or African culture, or if you're a dark complected person, or a poor person in this country, either you have been harassed by the police or you know somebody that has been harassed by the police. You know what I mean, Joe? And if you don't understand, if you can't watch a video of a dude getting shot in the back, or if you can't use basic common sense and say, I don't give a damn how big a dude is. I don't know a lot of, you know what, man? Let me divulge a little information about your boy. I grew up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in the United States of America. Yes, sir, Joe. I grew up in one of the toughest neighborhoods, not in Chicago, in America. The neighborhood I grew up in is notorious for violence and mayhem. There is a lack of peace. Peace is the absence of chaos. There was not a lot of peace in my neighborhood. And I know stone cold killers. Let me repeat that. I know some stone cold killers. And I have never heard of one of them talking about running up on the police trying to snatch their gun, i.e. the story that they try to give us with Mike Brown. Now, it is a documentary about Mike Brown on Netflix, man. If you from the diaspora, or if you have any questions about this, you need to check it out, man. It's on Netflix, man. It's about Mike Brown, and it's powerful. But I've never heard of a killer talking about reaching at a police officer's gun unprovoked. Now, if you are trying to save your life, then hell yeah. Hell yeah. You trying to keep these people off your ass. It's called straight bullet, y'all. It's called straight bullet. And if that's what you're doing, then you'll reach at a police officer's gun if he's trying to attack you. But when I heard he was reaching at the cop's gun, I'm like, nah, not just me and the police officer woofing and they doing regular police officer wop 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 wop, and then I reach at the cop's gun. What's up, dog? Oh, stranger fruit. Thank you, Ant. My man, Big Ant. Ant the Aquarius. I told you, change the name to Ant the Aquarius, man. It looked doper that way. Man, respect for Ant. It's called Stranger Fruit. It's on Amazon and Netflix, big dog. But, man, what was straight bullet? I done sent y'all off, man. My dumb man. I'm just as erroneous as the rest of them. But, see, what good did it do me trying to be right? I was wrong. But, and shout out to the homie Ant, man. Mad love for the reach out, man. All right, give you a little cheer there, Ant. You still suck, though. But, you know, when you see things like that on television on a regular basis and you still believe that somebody, what makes you believe that a dude who, like, okay, for example, man, I'm all over the place with this because I'm frustrated. But when you see a story like Mike Brown and you know our history, us on Stars too, Joe, no doubt, much love. Let me give you a sound effect too, man. All right, there you go, Joe. Yours is longer than Ant's. Sucks to be Ant. But yeah, man. I just don't understand. Okay, knowing the history of this country, whether you are not from my community or you are from my community or not, when the hell have you ever heard of a black dude reaching at a white cop's gun? Or if you really don't want to reach at the black cop's gun, right? See, this ain't a racial thing. That's a power-based thing. Because, to quote NWA, they'll slam you down to the street cop, black police showing out for the white cop. Black people probably more afraid of black cops than white cops. Believe that. But no matter what, if you're afraid or not, you don't see a lot of bruhs reaching out to try to snatch you could be the biggest punk white cop, the biggest weakling white cop in the world, and ain't no bruh reaching at his gun. I'm sorry, I just can't see that. So when you telling us this, what's wrong with you to even believe something like that? You can watch all the videos you want, man, and you can have whatever perception you can have of people in my community. Not ever, exactly, Joe. You got whatever perception you want of the people in my community. But we want to live just like everybody else. So just put yourself in that situation. And then you seen my man in South Carolina, Walter Scott, running away from the cop and they shoot him in his back, he get away. You talking about, if Trayvon Martin was the biggest gangbanger in the world, when you hear this dude run up on him and he get... George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin is dead because George Zimmerman can't fight. And that's just it. And if you can fix your mouth to say, oh man, see, you got to understand. I don't understand a damn thing. I don't mean, you see people on these news programs talking about, it's a lot of people, we don't know all the facts. Why we don't never know the facts when it's the bruhs or the disenfranchised? But when these crazy ass people from the dominant society, they mentally ill, all these excuses fall out your ass. And y'all believe that. And I get it, man. I get it to a certain extent. You want to believe people from your community not fucked up. But I honestly believe there's a small percentage of people that's fucked up in every community. And the reason you hear about it from our community is a question that you have to ask yourself, because we don't even know. You even get dumbass people in my community talking about, why don't we get mad when we kill each other? We do. Here's the new question for the people that make that dumbass statement. And I know this is a sports show, and this is a sport topic, because it's Colin Kaepernick who bringing information about this. So if you listen to going, when he gonna get on the sports? When I get ready? God damn it. But the question you need to ask yourself is this: why don't the news programs be out there when those people are marching against violence in our community? See, don't be stupid enough to believe that it ain't nobody fighting against the violence in the community and in the city. Because it is, man. It's people, I don't want to put the man out there, but Aunt, Big Aunt, right here in the chat room, this sister started a charitable organization. What a film at for that, man. She feeding homeless. She putting clothes on homeless. She giving toiletry to homeless, socks and things. What a film. So ain't no brothers doing that either, right? Brothers and sisters doing that either. See, we have to get out of that mentality of we only get mad when they kill us. No, we get mad when anybody kill us. We get madder because these people are allegedly sworn into office and sworn into service to protect us, and then they kill us and nobody does anything. But the major point in this is this, and this is my only point. Where the hell was Nike before it was beneficial to them? Before the tide started to change. See, a friend in need is a friend indeed. We've been in need for a very long time. And we don't have a lot of friends until some of that finance started getting deducted. And see, Nike knew if you sign Kaepernick to this contract now and make it look like you with him, the rest of the world will carry Nike until America changes its mind. Because something is going to come up and we're going to stop talking about this. And then those same dumbasses that was buying them Marshalls ass Nikes and them Marshalls and Foreman Mills and TJ Maxx ass Nikes, they going to be buying them again. Look, hip hop drives this, y'all. And hey, piss off Chuck D. You call him old school or whatever. Piss off Chuck D, KRS-One, or one of them old school hip hop dudes, and let them put the word out. Cause 2 Chainz and them, they mess with the old school hip hoppers, and they gonna roll with them dudes. Them real ones, they gonna roll with them. See, that's how you really. Why Nike ain't been supporting Chuck D, KRS-One, Talib Kweli. If you don't believe me, follow Talib Kweli on Twitter. He goes in on races all day, every day. Say something he don't like, he getting you. And that's my issue with this whole thing. I just got to wonder who the hell and what the hell are these people tripping on? Oh, you mad that Nike back in the brothers? Man, get the hell out of there. Nike back in the culture, because the culture supports them, and it is a finance-driven culture. They call the cops 3,000 Nikes. Exactly. Where they at, man? Where they at? Shout out to Joe, man. Mad love to Joker.